Welcome to... Greetings, fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers, and welcome to another Action Points episode. This is the place where I ramble on for a very short while about the games that I've been playing, some of the games news that's been happening in the industry, and what the Esoteric Order of Gamers is doing. Well, Universal Head, that's me, Peter, hasn't been doing much playing this month, but I've been doing a lot of painting. So much painting, because I wanted to finish the entire Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Wars set, and I managed to do so in 1 month. It took quite a long time. Exactly how long, you ask? Well, I can tell you, but I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you at the end of my 5-part tutorial series on building and painting Age of Sigmar Soul Wars. Yes, that's 5 videos taking you through the entire process. It should be fun. Not only that, at the end of the 5-part series, I'm going to be having at least 1, maybe 2, battle reports with Dylan. Dylan is the fellow you met on my Star Trek Ascendancy battle report, the 3-player one, and I'm roping him in for some battle report videos for Age of Sigmar, which will be very interesting because he's never played tabletop games before. Tabletop as in large armies, massed armies on tabletops with terrain and all that stuff. It's all going to be new and exciting for him, and he's going straight into the deep end. Well, not really the deep end, it's the shallow end, isn't it? Let's face it. Of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and it's the first time I've played the new system too. So it should all be very interesting. In fact, there's so much Age of Sigmar stuff coming in August, I think I'll call it Age of Sigmar Month! There's been a lot of tasty treats from Games Workshop lately. Look at this one! Oh, it's heavy. Kill Team, the subtly named Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. This is sort of the spiritual successor to, well, there was a sort of Kill Team version of Warhammer 40,000, then there was Shadow War Armageddon, there's Necromunda. It's all small skirmish team battles in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. And this one looks quite good because what you can do is just take any models that you've got in your Warhammer 40,000 collection, form little teams, kill teams, and play short, fast games, which are sort of like Warhammer 40,000, but even faster. So here it is. It looks very impressive. You can see I haven't even got it out of the shrink wrap yet. In fact, I'll be unboxing it after I finish making this video. Okay, let's talk about games. I mentioned Death May Die by Sigmar a couple of times in my last 2 action points, and it finally came to Kickstarter. It's just finished. It raised, almost $2.5 million. Did I back it? No, I didn't. It looked very much like Mansions of Madness to me, and I have a lot of Mansions of Madness stuff, and it just wasn't different enough for me to put the money in. However, a lot of people did, and a lot of people also bought a huge Cthulhu miniature, which was 57 centimeters tall with a 44 centimeter diameter base or something. It's huge. It's all played with just one scenario where the actual figures move around on the base with Cthulhu towering above them. So a lot of people are going to have that huge doorstop when Sigmar deliver on Death May Die. I hope it's an enjoyable game. I might check it out if it comes to retail. In role-playing game news, Cubicle 7 is releasing version 4 or edition 4 of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Now I go way back with Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. In fact, here it is, the first edition. Oh, my lovely first edition of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. This gave me lots of pleasure. We enjoyed this game very much back in the day, and in fact I've played every edition since. Whether I'm going to go on to a 4th edition, I'm not really sure. I have so much Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay stuff, and the new game is based on 1st and 2nd edition. But if you haven't played Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, or WFRP to its fans, I highly recommend it. It's set in the old world, that's pre-Age of Sigmar, in the Games Workshop universe, fantasy universe, and it's grim and gritty fantasy and a lot of fun. Finally, more Games Workshop. So much Games Workshop lately, they're really churning them out. The next thing off the blocks is going to be a new version of Adeptus Titanicus. Another classic, another one I really enjoyed way back in the day. The original came out in 1988. It's around here somewhere. Here it is! What a beautiful box, isn't that great? Played it a lot, really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to be checking out the new version. It's been a long time in development, but it's coming soon. There's going to be a Grandmaster version, which is going to have 2 Warlord Titans, 6 Imperial Knights, and a whole heap of buildings. Now for a full-sized game you'll need 4 or 5 Titans a side, so this is just a starter set and it ain't going to be cheap. But if you like those huge giant robots smashing each other or among buildings, you're going to enjoy this. It's set during the Horus Heresy, which is sort of the earlier version of Warhammer 40,000, back in the 30th millennium instead of the 40th millennium, I think. And it looks like a relatively complex, meaty combat game. The question is, will epic scale Warhammer 40,000 follow? Epic scale was the tiny scale Warhammer 40,000 that was very big back in the 90s, and I've always enjoyed that scale. In fact, Adeptus Titanicus was the start of a whole range of miniatures in that scale back in the day. So will they do it again? I guess it depends on how successful Adeptus Titanicus is. Finally, Esoteric Order of Gamers news. Well, not much news for the Esoteric Order of Gamers month. We've just been chugging along, churning out the content. Hope you all enjoyed Battle Report month last month. It was great fun sending out all those battle reports. And remember, I'm sending out, after this video, the War of the Ring battle report, which is the special bonus report for those people who are backing the Esoteric Order of Gamers at $5 a month or higher. That's steward level. So thank you very, very much to those backers. Thank you to all my backers. Oh, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I have to give out a little bonus now and again, so that's the one that's going out this time. And talking about supporters, it's time for me to send out some call-outs, some thank yous to those extra special people who signed up to support the Esoteric Order of Gamers last month. Thank you so much. Here they come. Before I get there, though, don't forget, contact me anytime and tell me what you'd like to see on the Esoteric Order of Gamers. This channel is for you, and I really hope you enjoy it. And if you want to make suggestions so you enjoy it even more, please let me know. And you never know, I might add it to the channel. And I'm always open to feedback and comments, and I'll always reply. You can contact me in the comments below, on my website. There's a forum on the website. There's also comments under every article. Also on Facebook, on Google+, on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm everywhere. So get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. That's it, folks. See you in next Action Points, and I hope you enjoy Age of Sigmar month next month. See you next time. Here's to you, Zero Radius Games. Hope you enjoy the view. You've rolled a critical hit, Jonathan Teasdale. Thanks for hitting all the right notes, Peter Smith. You light up my world, John Arne Kvamsos. David Abraham Dewick, I'm your greatest fan. Thanks for falling prey to backing the Esoteric Order of Gamers, Tom McLean.